Oh, hi. I didn't even see you there. Welcome back to another episode of Traveling with Krushworth, where Lizzie and I are at the Brooks Medieval Faire. Unfortunately, I had too much mead at the tavern, and now I'm stuck in the stocks as my punishment. But I'll wait and see who releases me, and we'll show you everything to see at the fair. See ya! On this episode, Lil Lizzie, her family, and I visited the Brooks Medieval Faire for the festival in which Western medieval martial arts tournaments and jousting come alive for modern eyes. The fair has been a popular step back in time for visitors since starting as a fundraiser in 2003. Today, the Knights of the Realm gather annually in August for jaw-dropping medieval action. From the moment we walked through the gates, we were wowed by the atmosphere, the market, and the comrades in arms from Calgary-based Wardens of the Red Tower, among other teams. These groups offered our first interaction with heavy armored combat. There were so many unbelievable moments, and for little Lizzie and I, these experiences are what drive us to travel. Competitors fought with sword and shield, long swords and polearms in tournament style, and you better believe there's a "can't believe we're seeing this in 2018" feeling in the air. But it's during the melee-style battles that the action truly ramps up. The crowd goes wild with each hit, and as these are all real weapons, you know the stakes can be high. However, be assured that each fighter and organizers have safety top of mind with each sparring match that occurs. Medieval combat is something that needs to be seen to be believed. We were excited to attend both days of the Brooks Medieval Faire. Our camp spot in nearby Chilbrook Provincial Park gave us quick access to the event site at the rodeo grounds. Having that ability to relax in the evening over some hot food and debrief each strike, combat style, and the weaponry used was an important addition to the weekend. The festival continues to introduce crowds to a sport that captivates new fans with each competition held across North America. The history behind the action is fascinating. At the end of each fight, combatants pull each other up, provide congratulations, and lift the victor's hand in triumph. But for me, it was hard not to think of the violence of medieval warfare. While the events are sport, the festival brought an often brutal history to life. Each year, the fair evolves and additional items are added. In the years past, there have been dancers, historical demonstrations, singers, and in-costume performers. We can't wait to see what comes next for the Brooks Medieval Faire. It's not every day that travelers witness full-contact medieval jousting. The sport is witnessing a modern-day renaissance, and the Knights of Valour are one of the groups leading the charge. Knights suit up in 100 pounds of armour and line up on the list. The crowd roars and horse and rider thunder towards each other, hoisting 11-foot Douglas fir lances. 1 point for a direct hit, 5 for a broken lance, and 10 points for an unhorsing. It's a bruising sport that riles up fans across North America. It's a scene right out of medieval Europe. Can you imagine being struck by 5,000 pounds of pressure per square inch and a target right over your chest? These riders push the sport of extreme jousting to the limit.
Oh, Sir Robert sees him, and another unhorsing.
Between combatant fights and jousting bouts, travelers can visit the Living Village, a place where one learns how people existed centuries ago. Trust us, it wouldn't have been easy. While the herald called out the day's announcements and the blacksmith worked the forge, Lil Lizzie's brother Marcus got into the action of axe throwing, and we all tried our hands at some old-fashioned games of skill. One of our favorite parts was seeing everyone in costume and being greeted in Old English. From the recreated village, which features the Lethbridge Medieval Club and the Living Backwards Society's performers, we moved on to the nearby Artisans Market. It was a perfect place to browse all the items for sale, including a brilliant dragon skull. There's something for people of all ages and interests at the Brooks Medieval Faire. Thanks for watching this Brooks Medieval Faire episode of Traveling with Krushworth. To follow us to the Picanni Nation powwow, click the link on the left. Or if you'd like to visit the Calgary Stampede with us, click the video on the right. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like it and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.